Bush here with your CIG television news brief on this Friday.
Welcome to 900 plus education professionals.
Minister for Education, the Honourable Juliana O'Connor-Connolly, announced that she's working to have the salaries of assistant teachers, deputy principals, and other educators increased at Friday's annual Education Professionals event that was held at the John Gray High School auditorium.
Assistant teachers, come January 1st, I give them, well, let's not count August, September, October, November, December. Well, half of December, you need to get Christmas off to get this work done. And I know the acting governor, he don't support the figures because he's hearing it the first time now too. But he supports, he supports the concept. And we have spoken about it, and I wish to convey my deepest gratitude for his support.
Now, the aim of the event is to welcome all new and returning educators at the start of the academic year. This year, hundreds of new and returning teachers, including 37 new Caymanian teachers, were welcomed. Guest speaker, Dr. Delroy Jefferson, Medical Director of the Health Services Authority, encouraged the educators to bring their active listening skills in their roles as teachers.
Listening is part attitude marked by genuine respect and regard for all. It's part skill, enabled by specific verbal and nonverbal behaviors, and it is part physical, driven by a host of physiological, sensory-motor, cognitive, and affective functions.
Throughout the event, the audience heard remarks from Acting Governor, Mr. Franz Manderson, the Director of Education Services, Mr. Mark Ray, and they enjoyed various performances. Now you can watch the entire event at your convenience on the Cayman Islands government's YouTube channel. A public health department and Red Cross partnership will see the offering of free year-round HIV testing resuming after a 3-year hiatus. Now, testing started this week. And after that, every third Tuesday in each month at the Cayman Islands Red Cross from 10 in the morning to 2 in the afternoon, you can go and get free testing. No appointment is necessary, and persons seeking testing or counseling must indicate to the nurse that they would like to register for the free HIV screening. Now, the results will be available in 3 working days and given to the patient only, who will be contacted directly by the attending nurse. Now, for more information about the free HIV testing, you may contact Interim HIV/AIDS Coordinator Jennifer Miller at 938-4703. That's 938-4703. Let's have a look now at our forecast for tonight and over the next few days. Tonight we can expect partly cloudy skies with a 40% chance of late night showers and possible thunder. Seas will be slight with wave heights up 1 to 3 feet. The 2-day outlook is for an increase in showers by Saturday morning as a tropical wave currently over the central Caribbean moves into the Cayman Islands area. Now remember, all of your local weather conditions information can be found on the Cayman Islands National Services website as well as their Facebook page. We leave you now with another Making Waves winner profile this evening. Sandy Gray, with a specialization in phytochemistry and a passion for bush medicine, Sandy's academic pursuits have been nothing short of remarkable. He's taught and mentored thousands of students worldwide, fostering a generation of future leaders in pharmacy and science. I'm Donna Bush. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone.
When anybody hears my accent, first and foremost, they think I'm Irish, but I just tell them, no, I'm West Bay, Georgetown. I grew up in Cayman in an era when the people around, they were, what do you say, the salt of the earth. They would look after you, no matter who you were and where you were from. These are the things that, I have in my heart about Cayman, and I tried to carry on the same sort of tradition in my research and teaching. And in those days, most of the men folk went to sea, but I got interested in pharmacy and plant medicines, or what we would call in Cayman bush medicines. Started working on the chemistry of plants, and so I went on to do a PhD at Strathclyde University in Glasgow, and then I got offered a job in teaching and research. I worked on a couple of compounds from Cayman. It's really amazing that even on a small island like Cayman, you can come across trees and shrubs that produce things that are not produced anywhere else in the world. Since starting teaching, I have probably taught about 10,000 pharmacy graduates and about 100 and God knows what PhD students. When I was living in Cayman, catching a wee fish, I never ever thought that I would be using nuclear magnetic resonance spectroscopy to determine the structures of compounds that nobody else had identified. So that's what I would say to the Cayman youth now. You know, shoot for the stars.
I'm Jody Ann Powery. I'm the Police Media Officer with the RCIPS, and I'm here to give you some crime prevention tips on how to best protect your property. The first thing that we want to discuss is our points of entries. Let's start with the front door, and then we'll move on to the windows and the back doors or sliding glass doors. The first thing to consider is the front door. This particular front door has 2 deadbolt locks. One of these deadbolt locks are properly carpentered and the other is not. When your door is properly locked, you'll hear a click at the end and the deadbolts are not able to move. If it is slightly opened, then you can push the deadbolt back without having any restrictions. I'll now proceed to show you what your lock should look like when it is properly locked. When it comes to your windows, you want to make sure that your window is locked all the way down, because even though the lock is on, if it's not all the way down, it can still be pried. The proper way to lock the window is to make sure that the window goes all the way down to the seal and then you pull across the lock. When you have a sliding glass door at home, you want to make sure that you have secondary locking devices in addition to the lock that comes with the door. One of those can be a simple piece of wood that's jamming the doorway. We want to encourage you to ensure that you don't make things easy for burglars who are looking for opportunities to break into property by leaving your property out in plain view. Some of these items are your car keys, your electronics, and your handbags. Make sure that you put these properties away when you're leaving the house or when you're going to bed. When you're going camping or if you're taking your family on a trip, you want to ensure that your property has some sign of life. This can be done by leaving a light on or putting timers on your lights. And we want to ensure that our family homes are safe. In order to do so, we encourage that people take the proper precautions by starting up neighborhood watches or encouraging family members or persons they trust to check on their properties while they're away.